evening. I'm Rachel Eiler. We'll get to those top stories in just a few minutes, but first, breaking news tonight. Governor Evers has officially announced his bid for re-election. Evers made the announcement in a speech during the Democratic Party of Wisconsin State Convention, saying, "We've accomplished a lot in the last few years, but we're just getting started." This comes as no surprise to some, as Evers announced his campaign staff earlier this week. 2 people are now dead and 2 others injured following a severe motorcycle accident in Shawano County. Authorities say it happened on Highway 47 near Highline Road in the town of Heartland around noon today. Sheriff officials say a motorcycle hit the rear of a pickup truck, crossed into oncoming traffic where it was hit by a minivan. The motorcycle rider, a 36-year-old Appleton man, and his 13-year-old passenger both died on scene. The driver and passenger of the minivan were taken to the hospital with serious injuries. The pickup truck driver was uninjured, however. The accident is currently under investigation with no further information released at this time. And with more riders out for the season, ATV clubs are reminding how to protect themselves and others. But it gets to more than just going out for a ride. Newswatch 12's Kyle Prozorski joins us now live in studio with details. Kyle.
Rachel, we all love spending time during the summer exploring the great North Woods. Whether fishing, camping, or hiking, there is always something for everyone to enjoy. And that's why the local ATV organization is working to be active in the communities that they live in. It's all engines go for summer ATVs, but with hitting the trails means doing it safely.
When we do our education, we do emails, we do newsletters, we do newspaper releases, just to inform everybody that share the trail, speed kills.
It's what the Lakeland ATV Club President Corky Shepard says helps save lives.
Alcohol is definitely not involved, and definitely wear your helmets.
In addition to safety, the club is continuing to give back to the community with events like their Operation Santa fundraiser.
Number one, we want to give back to our businesses in town by bringing people into the area. We want to help our fire department raise money to purchase new equipment they need. And we did it for the kids in the town.
Which is why this year they are hosting a Christmas in July event.
It's a fundraiser. It's going to be $20 per unit, not per person. 10 goes to the kids, 10 goes to the fire department for free meals, beverages, to support them.
Reminding the community and riders it's more than just a sport, but ways to continue to support each other. In Arborvita, Newswatch 12, Kyle Prozorski.
I'm not sure if you were able to get out on the water, but beautiful day for it today.
You know, I was not so fortunate, Rachel, but meteorologist Devin Biggs was today. He was out on Lake Minocqua. So very jealous of you, Devin, on a day like today. Look at these temperatures we're holding right now at 10 o'clock. Still lots of 70s and 80s, departing from our highs in the 90s and 80s today. We did have record-breaking warm temperatures. I'll tell you more about that in your full forecast. Looking out to the skies, we did have a couple thunderstorms off to the UP. Our region, though, stayed mostly dry for most of the day. We did have a couple showers in the morning, and we will be having mostly clear skies through the overnight period. That will also be with a southwest breeze coming in at about 5 to 15 miles per hour. A little more relaxed right now, but it still could be a little bit breezy at times with wind gusts making it up to 20 miles per hour. And now looking hour by hour at the rest of our Saturday night, still in the 70s, low 80s. We'll be getting on down to the upper 60s, low 70s overnight, and then getting back up to the upper 80s, low 90s on Sunday. Rachel?
Thank you, Andy. And with that beautiful weather, summer recreational activities and festivals are back. Three Lakes Chamber of Commerce held their North by Northwood Summer Kickoff Music Fest today. Within the first few hours, the Chamber says they saw a few hundred guests. That's on top of pre-sold tickets. Attendees came from across the state, something Chamber President Josh Pike says helps the town put themselves on the map.
We have a wonderful park right here in town, and we have an awesome lake right in the background, and it's just really nice to introduce the area and the talent in the area to a whole new group of people.
The festival featured a variety of both local Northwoods artists and other Wisconsin bands, playing from 11 a.m. all the way to just a few minutes ago at 10 p.m.
It's really nice when you're able to get some visitors here that don't really see that we have some really talented local performers that are from this area that call this area home. Try to introduce some new tourists and new local people to the talented performers we have.
The Chamber says they're looking forward to hopefully more live music events throughout the rest of the summer and into the fall. And speaking of Minocqua earlier, the Let's Minocqua hosted their first summer event today. Hundreds of tourists stopping by the June Bloom Arts and Craft Fair, not just from different parts of Wisconsin, but different states, including even its artists.
The green grass is, you guys have great people. Climate's really ideal right now. Tourism, I really have enjoyed it. I've sold a lot of artwork to a lot of the people in this area, from Chicago all the way to Wisconsin.
Let's Minocqua has more events planned throughout the entire summer. For more information, you can visit them at www.minocqua.org. A new painting can be spotted at the Rylander-Oneida County Airport, not just from the ground, but from the sky. And it's representing more than just pilots, but a movement for females in the industry. Newswatch 12's Georgina Fernandez reports.
The freedom that it gives you, it's so empowering to be able to take off and fly an airplane and go anywhere.
3, 2, 1. Take off. Since 1929, the thrill of being in the air has brought women worldwide together in the group 99, a squadron dedicated to female pilots, ranging from commercial airlines to general aviation.
We're all pilots of one way or another, or we are student pilots.
This week, their passion bringing them to Rylander Airport, where they left behind a piece of artwork.
Project that the 99s do all over the world.
A compass rose that can be seen from miles above.
They did them years ago, before World War II.
Now specialized with the Rylander Airport symbol and, of course, a hodag. The symbol is ready to unite a much larger audience.
This project wrapping up just in perfect timing for their September North Central Section meeting, where female pilots from 8 different states are going to be meeting right here in the North Woods.
And in an industry where women still remain a minority, it's a project not just bringing planes home, but crafting a home for women across the world. In Rylander, Georgina Fernandez, Newswatch 12.
DOT cameras recorded the moment when Kelsey Gold of Milwaukee crashed through an interstate ramp and flew off an overpass back in February. Tonight, new footage from police body cameras are telling us new information. I'll explain that right after main weather with Andrew Kikafer next on NBC Weekends.
Have you ever looked up how much of an appliance is made in the U.S.? At Maher Water Corporation, we use systems that are 90% made in the U.S. In fact, over 80% of the unit is made right here in the Midwest, and 75% of the entire unit is made right here in our beautiful state of Wisconsin. Combining the local made product with a local family company means money spent here stays here. So call us today to meet our Wisconsin-made family.
Carpet City.
Come to Carpet City Flooring Center and get the toughest waterproof floors in the industry, where they're in stock and on sale. Rigid Maximum XL is 50% thicker and 30% longer, resulting in maximum durability, which is perfect for active families and pets. Not to mention, it's easy to install. Come to Carpet City Flooring Center to get your Rigid Maximum XL waterproof floors today.
Carpet City, our prices will floor you.
Welcome, Pump 15. How you doing?
Good, thank you.
I have a question for you. Were you wearing your seatbelt today?
Yes, I was.
Do you always wear your seatbelt?
I do, thank you.
Do you need any help out there?
Do you want to help me? Am I in trouble?
No, you're not in trouble. I just want to say thank you. We really appreciate that you wear your seatbelt every single day.
Click it or ticket.
Now's the time to get a Ford built for you, by you. Pick your color, your wheels, and other available features specifically designed for your Ford. Want an F-150 with a 12-inch touchscreen, 400 horsepower in an Explorer, or a moonroof? You got it. And now an additional $1,000 bonus cash on top of all public offers. See your dealer for a Ford built for you, by you. Build and order your select Ford today and get $1,000 bonus cash in addition to all public offers.
our sports reporters, Nate Myhawk and Griffin Stroin, asked me to cool it down a little bit today. And I'm sorry, fellas, I did not deliver on that. We did have record-breaking high temperatures today. Most of the area was in the 90s, except for Medford and Anago at 89. So pretty close still. Most of us still in the 90s. Nonetheless, even mid-90s, 95 in some areas, Waupaca and Green Bay. A really hot day all around. And it was a day to have some record-breaking high temperatures. Boy, it was 1988 and 1934, a hot one on this day. We did have those 90s and upper 80s back then. Today, though, breaking all those records with a lot of those low to mid-90s and that one upper 80 in Anago for today. So really a hot one all around. Looking outside currently, cooling off just a smidge. We're still in the 80s all around for the region. Ashland at 58, so a lot cooler up there. And then we do have clearing skies towards the North Woods in central Wisconsin, holding on to a couple clouds towards southern Wisconsin. And now looking at the rest of the week, these warm temperatures are not going anywhere. Maybe a few less 90s as we head into the work week, but a lot of upper 80s will still be common. We won't be back in the 70s for about another week here, and that is around our average high for this time of year, which is 73 here in Rhinelander. Now taking to the skies for the rest of our night, we are currently clear, but then we will be having a few clouds passing by after midnight, so we'll take partly cloudy skies through the overnight period into Sunday morning. Most of us seeing that sunrise, but a couple clouds could be impeding that a little bit, but most of the day will be a sunny day on your Sunday, and then into the afternoon to evening period, a few clouds will be developing towards central Wisconsin, and then Monday morning starting off with a mix of sun and clouds. Any showers will hold on off until the afternoon period, and even some thunderstorms will be possible around dinner time, and those will be working their way for the next couple of hours into Monday evening until we dry on out again into your Monday night. So looking at that thunderstorm potential on Monday, we're not talking any severe weather, so anyone in the region is going to be in a non-severe risk for any sort of severe weather. Tomorrow, kind of same idea, will be kind of in this mint green category for thunderstorms. Not a huge deal to be worrying about at all. But those rain chances and thunderstorm chances will not end anytime soon. Throughout the rest of the week, Sunday we will have a break, but then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday will hold at least a little bit of a chance for showers or even a few isolated thunderstorms. So looking at that rainfall potential getting into next week, we do have about a half an inch to almost an inch towards the UP expected. So we're not talking about a huge downpour any one of these days. It will be kind of those light sprinkles we have been having for a while now, and that's going to be mostly towards the UP border and north of our area. But for now tonight, we are staying dry with mostly clear skies. It will be a bit breezy. I'm thinking very similar conditions to last night. Low temperatures, maybe a smidge warmer, up at 69 for our lows. And that southwest breeze will be coming in at 5 to 15 miles per hour, maybe a little breezier at times, upwards of 20 miles per hour. And on Sunday, we're seeing that sun, high temperatures will be back up in the upper 80s, low 90s. And again, that southwest flow will be coming in at about 10 to 20 miles per hour. And now looking at your Northwoods furniture and mattress 7-day forecast. After a dry day on Sunday, we'll be having on and off rain and thunderstorm chances all throughout the week, drying out by Saturday. Rachel?
Newly released video shows how lucky a Milwaukee woman is to be alive after her car plunged off a highway overpass. The incredible February 14th accident was captured by a Wisconsin Department of Transportation camera. Nick Bohr has details.
DOT cameras captured the plunge off one Marquette interchange ramp, striking another below, then flipping to the ground. New video shows deputies arriving at the, quote, severely damaged car, finding the driver conscious.
All right, ma'am. I have medical coming, okay? I don't want to move you until then. I want at least them to be able to check you out first, okay? I know it's cold and everything, but...
No, I understand.
The driver was later identified as 26-year-old Kelsey Gold of Milwaukee, who couldn't answer how she got there.
Can you tell me where you were coming from?
I'm really bad with directions, so I put everything in my phone and I follow the directions.
According to the report, she called her boyfriend instead of 911 and waited more than an hour and a half before a passerby noticed the car and called it in.
All I saw was a car like off to my left there and in like pieces, and I just wanted to make sure it was someone that had already been taken care of. I want to make sure there's not like a human being sitting in the car.
In fact, there was. Later, as paramedics treated Gold, deputies can be heard trying to figure out just how she got there.
I'm
I'm still calling this one right here. I'm still calling this one.
Yes, it is that. That's westbound through though.
But that's what I'm saying.
But that's where she got on, I'm saying, at 6 or at...
Yeah, right over here, 6 near Jackson.
That means she was flying.
Yeah, could be.
The driver suffered only minor injuries, but she was charged with drunken driving and will be due back in court next week. She says she's planning to plead not guilty. A busy day in sports, and the Bucks continued their march in the playoffs. Nate Myhawk, what is going on?
Yeah, absolutely, Rachel. I'll catch you up on the Bucks game. Plus, we'll take a look at a wild game in Wausau. Make sure you stick with us.
Quality Homes of Tomahawk now sells modular homes built by Wisconsin Homes. Wisconsin Homes has maintained a tradition of building some of the finest homes on the market. Quality Homes also has a large selection of new manufactured and mobile homes. New homes starting at only $48,984. All prices include delivery and setup anywhere in Wisconsin. Whether buying your first home or a cabin getaway, Quality Homes has the experience and expertise to make your dreams a reality.
Do you struggle to open or close your windows? Are they drafty or leaky? Are you constantly adjusting your thermostat only to have your energy bill skyrocket? If this sounds all too familiar, Renewal by Andersen is your best start-to-finish window replacement solution. They custom build and install weather-tight replacement windows that help keep your home warmer in the winter, cooler in the summer, and quieter all year long.
It was easily the best decision we've ever made in this house.
Don't make the mistake of buying poor quality vinyl windows. Renewal by Andersen uses exclusive Fibrex material that's stronger than vinyl, will not warp or bow, and never needs painting. They manufacture your windows in the USA and back them with a generous, fully transferable limited warranty that covers both product and installation.
Call now to schedule your free, no-obligation design consultation. Plus, take advantage of this limited-time offer with incredible savings and attractive financing. Don't wait another minute. Call Renewal by Andersen today.
Mondays on Newswatch 12 today features Mugshot Monday. But what exactly is Mugshot Monday?
It starts with the opportunity to win a 12-ounce bag of coffee, with the coffee being sourced from in between the tropics across the world, then brought in here to Eagle River Roasters and roasted to perfection.
A great day. Thank you. And with that, you win an Eagle River Roasters coffee mug, perfect for that first cup of coffee with your favorite morning crew.
And join us Monday mornings for this week's winner.
Register online at WJFW.com. Sports Watch 12 with Nate Myhawk starts now.
It was only a matter of time when Kevin Durant and James Harden went to Brooklyn. A playoff matchup against Milwaukee felt inevitable. And here we go. Game 1 in Brooklyn. The stars came out to play in this one. First quarter, Chris Middleton working on the pick and roll with Giannis. The Freak is going to slam it home. And then Drew Holiday is going to find Brook Lopez down low. He gets the tough dunk underneath. And moments later, PJ Tucker coming up with the steal. He's running the floor and then leaves it for Giannis to slam it home. A great start for Milwaukee. But the Nets would catch fire at the end of the quarter. Kevin Durant to Blake Griffin. He knocks down the triple. The Nets cutting into that lead. And in the final minute of the first, KD going to work on Drew Holiday. Great defense, but you just can't guard that. We're all tied up at 30. Second quarter now, there's just great ball movement from Brooklyn. Kyrie Irving gets down low, the great acrobatic finish. The Nets extend their lead, but on the other end of the floor, Giannis showing off the range, stepping up and hits the three-pointer. But Brooklyn would lead at the half, and the Nets would start pulling away in the second quarter, running the floor, Irving to Durant. That's the nail in the coffin. Brooklyn takes game 1 by a final of 115 to 107. Brewers also in action against the Diamondbacks today. Let's go to the bottom of the fourth. 2 runners in scoring position. Tyrone Taylor with a single into left. Both runners are going to come home, and Milwaukee takes a 1-run lead. And then in the 6th, Brewers still up 1. Let's make it 3, why don't we? Willie Adames with a drive to deep left center. It is gone. The Brewers extend their lead, but Arizona would make this game interesting. They would tie it up, but in the 8th, Milwaukee taking care of business. Yelich getting high fives in the dugout. That's because he just 1 yard. And the very next batter, Omar Narvaez, he's doing the same. Back-to-back jacks, all the Brewers would need. They win 7-5. So the temperature just kept getting higher and higher today. But we're going to turn up the heat even more with these local highlights. Our first stop, Wausau East Soccer hosting Merrill. Lumberjacks already had a 5-0 lead in the second half, looking to add more, but Anna Bowe comes up big with the save on the penalty kick, helping keep Merrill in the game. But Wausau East, more like Wausau Beast today. Off the corner kick, Lily Messman redirecting one on net. That's a goal for her. Lumberjacks dropping a 6-pack on the Blue Jays. And after they added another goal, they just kept it coming on the free kick. Ball gets loose in the box. Francesca Anguli cleans it up. East wins big by a final score of 8-0. And staying in Wausau, the Warriors were on the diamond taking on Hudson. And let's pick it up in the second inning. West up by 3. Hudson chipping away. Here's a shot the other direction. It's getting through into left field. The runner is scoring from second, and it's a 3-2 ball game. But the Warriors brought out the big bats in the bottom of the second. Isaiah Piscatello. Hello, he hits a deep drive to center. The outfielder running out of real estate. It's a 2-run homer. West extends the lead to 3, and they would blow it open in the fourth. After 4 runs came across, they're striking again. Ethan Elke roping one into left. That drops for a hit. 2 runs come across for an RBI single. It was a wild game here in Wausau, and Hudson won in a shootout 20-19. Final game of the day, Auburndale taking on Shawamigan. Let's pick it up in the 5th, runner on 3rd, but the ball is going to get past the catcher. That run is going to score easily, and the Eagles extend their lead to 3-0. And a few batters later, Schuler Gilhausen with a shot to left field. It's deep, it's trouble. That one is gone, a home run, and Auburndale is up 4-0. And Eagles pitcher Hunter Wright was dealing on the mound. Here he is in the 5th, getting not just 1, not just 2, but he's going to strike out the side with 3 straight strikeouts. He had 18 Ks on the day. Auburndale wins 4-0. That's all I've got in sports. We'll have more news after the break.
Dear road rivals, every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care, our no-cost maintenance plan that covers tire rotations, engine oil changes, fluid adjustments, and more for 2 years or 25,000 miles. Ford charges extra for maintenance. Nissan charges extra for maintenance. And you guessed it, Honda charges extra for maintenance. At Toyota, we take care of our drivers. Too bad none of our rivals do the same. Join us, Toyota. Let's go places.
Need a new boat? Then it's time to trade and upgrade with American Marine and Motorsports, because we need your old boat. We need to buy fishing boats, pontoons, and speedboats. So trade in your old one and upgrade into a new boat today. Come check out more boats and pontoons in stock than anywhere else in Wisconsin. Or we could help you get top dollar by selling your old boat on consignment. It's time to trade and upgrade with American Marine and Motorsports Shawano.
The natural beauty of the Northwoods beckons us to play outdoors, but there is a visitor we must carefully avoid: ticks and the illnesses they carry.
I thought it was a tick bite, but my test was negative. Then I had months of joint aches, brain fog, and bad headaches.
Our medical staff is thorough, experienced, and focused on the patient.
One approach doesn't work for all. Treating a tick-borne illness requires experience in treating multiple symptoms and developing unique care plans. Call us today.
Everybody loves popcorn and puffs, so Newswatch 12 and Minocqua Popcorn and Puffs want to help you celebrate by sending tasty birthday treats.
If you want your chance to win a gourmet bucket of popcorn for you or your loved one, make sure to submit your birthday club entry on our website, WJFW.com.
One lucky viewer will win a free half-gallon bucket of Minocqua popcorn.
A renewed push from the CDC trying to get teens vaccinated against COVID-19. The agency's head says she's deeply concerned with a rise in COVID hospitalizations among teens, which jumped between March and April. New variants and increased contact could be to blame.
As cases come down, people who are not vaccinated are more vulnerable. That is a product of more sticky variants and some relaxation of the actual mitigation measures, meaning we're putting kids into group activities but not wearing masks.
A new study showed in the first quarter nearly a third of 12 to 17-year-olds hospitalized with COVID were admitted to intensive care and 5% were put on a ventilator. But the study reported no deaths. Most of those young patients had underlying conditions. The Pfizer vaccine is now authorized for 12 to 15-year-olds.
I feel safer now.
Experts say severe COVID illness is still rare among children, but doctors recommend children not yet eligible to be vaccinated continue wearing masks indoors.
When we consider what happens in communities, especially those of lower income, where there is more crowding, we have unvaccinated people and many of them together, and this virus will continue to spread, so we will have more outbreaks.
While the CDC pushes for those over 12 to get the shot as soon as possible, the agency's head says much of the suffering from COVID-19 these days can be prevented. Chris Pallone, NBC News.
Quality Homes of Tomahawk now sells modular homes built by Wisconsin Homes. Wisconsin Homes has maintained a tradition of building some of the finest homes on the market. Quality Homes also has a large selection of new manufactured and mobile homes. New homes starting at only $48,984. All prices include delivery and setup anywhere in Wisconsin. Whether buying your first home or a cabin getaway, Quality Homes has the experience and expertise to make your dreams a reality.
The Newswatch 12 team works hard to deliver the most important stories from around the globe, local and national sports updates, and weather reports. NBC Newswatch 12. News from where you live.
Are you worried about going away to college this fall? What if you could get the same college experience closer to home? From the moment you step onto our campus to begin your bachelor's degree, we'll be there for you, supporting your dreams and saving you money. With NTC's new liberal arts transfer degree, you can start here and go anywhere, including a guaranteed transfer to UW-Madison. North Central Technical College. We're ready when you are.
Roofing season is here, and Bear Renovations is the Northwood's #1 choice in roofing and rain gutter systems. Whether it's shingle roofing or metal roofing, big or small, the Bear does it all. Stop by our showroom just north of Tomahawk on County Road A or call 715-966-6649 today. Remember, you can like us on Facebook, but you'll love us on your roof. Bear Renovations is locally owned and operated. Call the Bear.
Mondays on Newswatch 12 today features Mugshot Monday. But what exactly is Mugshot Monday?
It starts with the opportunity to win a 12-ounce bag of coffee, with the coffee being sourced from in between the tropics across the world, then brought in here to Eagle River Roasters and roasted to perfection.
A great day.
Thank you. And with that, you win an Eagle River Roasters coffee mug, perfect for that first cup of coffee with your favorite morning crew.
And join us Monday mornings for this week's winner.
Register online at WJFW.com.
Attention timeshare owners. We're offering you a way to legally get rid of your timeshare. So call right now to qualify and receive a free consultation. You can terminate your timeshare legally and permanently. Call the number on your screen today.
Well, boys, it was a hot one out today. Andrew, are we cooling down anytime soon?
By cooling down, maybe a degree or two. Look at the 7-day forecast tomorrow, forecasting a high of 88 and then 80s for the rest of the week. Maybe cooling down towards the end of the week with those highs in the low 80s to upper 70s. So, Nate, definitely take it easy with those sports reporting that you have coming up.
I'm going to be drinking a ton of water.
And wear sunblock. Please wear sunblock. No
too.
red faces on TV here. That's it for your news around the Northwoods. See you tomorrow.